All right, I've got a classic logic puzzle for you. This one pops up all the time, from brain teaser books to, believe it or not, even job interviews. The setup seems simple, but the solution, it's seriously clever. Let's see if you can crack the two-candle challenge. So here's the big question. Can you actually measure time with fire? I mean, it sounds kind of old school, right? But you know what? With a little bit of clever outside-the-box thinking, the answer is a big yes. Let's dive into how it works. Okay, so here's what you've got to work with. 2 candles, a box of matches, that's it. Now, each candle is guaranteed to burn for exactly 1 hour. But, and this is the big catch, the thing that makes this a real puzzle, they burn unevenly. We're talking drips, sputters, a fast burn here, a slow burn there. That total unpredictability is the whole point. And your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to use these 2 wonky candles to measure exactly 45 minutes. No timers, no clocks, no phones. Just you, your brain, and a couple of flames. So, how would you pull it off? All right, let's get into why this is so tricky. It really just boils down to one single rule that messes everything up, that uneven burn. You see, with a normal candle, it's easy. Half the candle is gone? Okay, half the time has passed. Simple. But with these candles, no way. Half the wax could disappear in like 10 minutes, or it could take 50. The length of the candle tells you absolutely nothing. It's a total red herring. And this is where most people's brains go first. You're probably thinking it right now. Hey, why don't I just break one in half? A 1-hour candle, half of it should be 30 minutes, right? Makes sense on the surface, but it's a trap. Because that burn rate is so inconsistent, half the length means nothing. One piece could be super dense and burn slow, while the other half just melts away in minutes. So trying to solve this physically is a dead end. We need to think smarter, not harder. We need a logic solution. So how in the world do we solve this thing? Well, the first big aha moment is figuring out how to get a totally reliable 30-minute timer out of these completely unreliable candles. Okay, here's what you're going to do. Step 1. You take candle A and you light it from both ends. And at the very same moment, you take candle B and light it from just one end. This first move is absolutely crucial. Now, think about what's happening here. You've got a 1-hour candle, but it's burning from both sides. Those 2 flames are basically racing towards each other. When are they going to meet in the middle and snuff themselves out? In exactly half the time. That gives you a perfect, guaranteed 30-minute timer. Boom. So the very second that candle A goes out, with 100% certainty, that exactly 30 minutes have gone by. And what about candle B? Well, it's been burning that whole time too, which means it has precisely 30 minutes of fuel left in it. Okay, 30 minutes down. We're not done yet, but we're close. Now for the final step. This is how we get from that 30-minute mark all the way to our goal of 45. All right, get ready, because you have to act fast. The instant candle A dies, you grab candle B, which is already burning on one end, remember, and you immediately light its other end. So now, candle B is also burning from both sides. And we already know this trick, right? We have what's left of candle B, and we know for a fact that it has exactly 30 minutes of burn time remaining. So what happens when you burn something with 30 minutes of fuel from both ends? It's gonna burn out in half the time. And a half of 30 is 15 minutes. Simple as that. So that last bit of candle B is going to burn for exactly 15 more minutes. And then it's done. So let's just do the math. The first part of our timer was candle A burning out. That was 30 minutes. The second part was the rest of candle B burning out. That took another 15 minutes. So 30 plus 15, you got it, 45 minutes. Puzzle solved. But wait, there's more. How cool is this? That second part of the timer, where candle B was burning from both ends, that itself is a perfect 15-minute timer. So with this one simple setup, you've actually found a way to measure both 45 minutes and 15 minutes. Pretty slick, huh? So, why does this work so perfectly? It's not magic, I promise. It's all about learning to ignore the distracting details and focusing on the one golden rule that governs this whole puzzle. And that rule is all about something called total burn time. See, this is the one single thing about the candle that you can count on. It's fixed. We know each candle has exactly 1 hour's worth of fuel inside it. Who cares if it burns fast, then slow, then fast again? The total amount of time it can burn is a constant. That's the rock-solid fact you build the whole solution on. And really, this is the key takeaway for the whole thing.
I want you to really let this sink in. The uneven burning is just noise. It's a distraction designed to throw you off. It doesn't matter at all. The only thing that matters is the total burn time. Once you realize that, the whole puzzle just clicks into place.
And that's what's so great about a puzzle like this. It's not really about candles. It's about training your brain to ignore the misleading stuff, like how long a piece of wax looks, and to zero in on the things that are actually constant and true. So I'll leave you with this question. What other problems that seem totally impossible could you solve just by looking at them from a different angle? Thanks for checking out this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.